Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and give a little narration for the videos that I'm going to be posting in the next few days. There should be 3 fishing videos that I'm going to be posting. The first one, this was back in January, back when we had all those cold spells that were coming through. I forget exactly the dates, but it was right around that time we were having all that really cold weather. And I had a chance to go fishing, so I decided to sneak out. I had an opportunity, a break in the weather. It was kind of chilly. I remember I forgot one of my shirts. I ended up forgetting most of the warm clothes I had in my truck, and I just pushed through the cold boat rides. But on this first trip, I start out a little bit later in the day to let the cool weather go by, the cool morning. I tried to fish along the shore of Lake Borgne. I had like 1 hit, 2 hits or something like that. And then just nothing happened. And I went try by the castle, nothing happening there. And then finally I said, let me just go try by the rocks. And there was a little bit of a redfish bite, you'll see. And then after that I said, on the way out, let me just go try and hit the bass. Always a lock on those bass. Those bass are always there. So I went ahead and I right quick caught 2 bass and said that's good enough. I got enough fish for dinner. Big goal for the day was actually I wanted a redfish because I haven't had redfish on the half shell in quite some time. So I was able to cook redfish on the half shell for me and my wife, and I saved the bass. And we eat a lot of fish around here. So, but I'm always, even on trips where you don't really catch that much. Just between me and my wife, my daughter, when she comes home we eat, or if we invite my parents over or an in-law, I still seem like I'm always stockpiling fish. So, but I don't really need to catch a heck of a ton load of fish to make it my day. I just want to be out there fishing and have a good time. My freezer stays full, but ended up having a real good day, knocked it out. I had a good time. Ended up catching a redfish that was I don't ever remember catching one bigger. I never kept track of my personal best when I was growing up or coming along fishing. We always caught big fish, but I don't ever remember catching one this big. I measured it. It was about either 41, 42 inches. I weighed it. It was about 25 pounds. 25 or so pounds, and I think that scale was a little off too. I think it was heavier than that, but that's a big redfish, and to me, I'm gonna consider that my personal best. That seems to be a thing people are keeping track of now. So I did that and had a great time. So that's that trip. Thank y'all for watching these videos. Alright, y'all, tomorrow I think I'm going to go fishing. Tried hunting yesterday. It didn't work out because everybody who was up there who I wanted to video or have someone video hunting, those boys partied too much the night before, didn't wake up for the hunt. Just whatever. Turned into just a trip up to the camp. I was glad because I got to spend some time with my dad. He ended up coming just to hang out, and me and him just hung out and enjoyed the beauty of being in the woods. We didn't hunt. I don't need any deer, so I'm not gonna really go after them unless I need some. I do need to thaw the stuff I got in the freezer and freeze that. And make that into sausage and smoke it. But tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go fishing. It should be a pretty decent day. It was pretty chilly today. The lows were like 29, 30 this morning. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit warmer. So we should warm up into the slightly into the 60s, which is pretty good. I think I'll take that. The water temperature is right. I think we'll see some fish. Places I'm hoping to hit tomorrow. I always like to go to the MRGO, but I think I want to explore a little bit. Also, there's the MRGO and the rocks along the lake in Lake Borgne. there's so many areas I'd love to go try tomorrow, because it's just, it would be good to try. It would be good to see if the fish are there. I'd love to go to my place like by Irish Bayou. I know they're going to have bass there. I also would like to try some areas off of Lake Catherine by the railroad tracks up in there. I think they're going to have some fish up in there. I don't know. That might sway me tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to see. Between that area, launching, that would put me launching at South Shore Marina. If I go to the other place, I usually like to launch at Eddie Pinto's in Bayou Beinvenue. I know a lot of other people go to, I think, the Fisherman's Friend. I've never been there before. I remember one time there was Bait Incorporated. It might be the same place, but I haven't been back there since like Katrina days. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I got something going on. I changed out all the bearings on here on my trailer, and one of them's a little shaky. It's got a little play in it. So I got to tighten that castle nut up a little bit on the bearings and see what I got to do with that, but I'll fix that. These, there's a story behind here, but it ain't a story to tell now. But these axles cost me fits, but they still working. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on this. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully next time you see me, we'll be on the water. All right. Try to catch 2,000 first. Get past all the noise making. Water's a good color, but it's a little tainted. Well, it's alright. I like kind of a little bit. Today, the temperature is, let me make sure this is recording. Okay. Yeah. We got a temperature of about 56 right now, almost 60. And the water temp looked like it was back at the marina. It was like 56. I didn't check it here, but it should be just about that, or around about. It's supposed to have an outgoing tide starting about now. I showed up late. Didn't get a late start because it was like 30 degrees at the house, and the boat ride, I forgot my coat in the truck. It was already cold. So, alright. All the introductions are done. Let's catch fish. Oh, you know what I forgot? Ooh, something just swelled right there. I always say I better not forget this, because we are actually trying for a few bigger trout today. Got that net handy. and there's definitely possibility of redfish. I'm using this Fitzgerald medium action fast tip rod with a Daiwa Coastal. So, and braided line with I think it's like 35 pounds with a monofilament leader. I think 12, 13, 14 pound, 12 or 14 pound monofilament, I forget. I use both. Right. That one's still recording. I'm going to throw this scoop stick first. We don't look like we got much tide going on here. Yeah. Might be a little difficult. No wind whatsoever, which I like that. Color of the water. Oh, you can see pretty deep. Oh yeah. You can see pretty deep. There's got to be a few fish around here. That water's pretty low. There we go. Holy cow. That is a monster redfish there, y'all. That is a monster redfish. I saw him come up and hit it. That is a monster redfish. This ain't even nowhere near the slot. Wow. That's a monster. Here he comes. He's coming towards the boat. He ain't nowhere near finished. Good Lord. It was a monster. He's just steady taking drag. I think he's just starting to realize he's hooked. I think he's just starting to realize that. It's a monster, y'all. A monster. Oh, there he is. He just made a surface over there. Come on. Oh, another. Oof. Couple big pulls there. He's getting closer to the boat finally. Shit. Yeah, this is a monster. He ain't finished. He's doing a couple more kicks. I keep saying he. This is definitely a she. And she should be out in the spawning areas. These big ones, they get into this, they'll spawn in here, I'm sure. But they need salinity offshore. So they go in the big schools offshore and spawn. Why she ain't out there, I don't know. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Trolling mode. Alright, y'all. Look at that big bee. You see it coming up? Oh, she inhaled it too. She giving up the ghost yet? No, not yet. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a beast. Yeah, that's my best redfish I've ever caught. Yeah. Okay. I ain't much of a way of fish, but after I get this out here, we're gonna see how much she weighs. And 25, 20, 25, 5. That's what she said. And the max on the land, 27. Plus 14. Get on, baby. But over 25 pounds. She'll be alright. Oh, Lord. I'm hooked. Broke one of the front hooks off of my. Oh, I hope that doesn't stop it from working. Wow. Let's see. All right, y'all. Ooh, that was a fish there, huh? I'm whooped. I wouldn't mind getting a slot red. Definitely some specks. Boy, y'all should have saw him. I don't know if that'll be on the video, but he came up and blasted it. What the hell? Alright. Got some fish activity. I tell y'all, whenever you saw that MRGO, whenever I have boats come by, I really like to hit the rocks real good. It seems like that wave action gets them going. Yeah, fella, I want a speckled trout like that. That's why I fish this area with these big, like this is the big scope stick. I like the big baits. I felt like a hit. And the reason I like the big baits, big fish. That was a hit. There he is. Ooh, that's another good fish. Let go of it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. That was a trout too. I could feel the mouth. Dang it. Hit it like 3 times. That's a good one. I think that's another red. This might be in the slot size. This is too. Bow hook. But I think it's a slot red. There we go. Let's see. Might be a keeper. These are close. Well, if he wasn't tangled up in the net before, let's see. 25. So he's a keeper. I can keep that. A little big. I would rather 20, but we're going with that. Alright, let's look at this mess. Officially in the boat. I've been wanting some redfish on the half shell. Been a minute since I caught a keeper red. It looks like that's on the menu today. Redfish. Go ahead. Oh, nice. Maybe try for 2 bass here. I've caught a few bass in here before. Nice bass. Nice bass. Nice bass. Let's see if I can do it again. Bass don't eat salad. Oh, there we go. Another nice little, that's a little one, but I'll take him. Alright. Good marsh bass. Another one. Thought for sure I was going to catch one here. Last time I came right here, I caught about 5 or 6 of them. That's it. I'm done. enough fish to eat tonight for sure. And I'm ready to pack it in. Alright, y'all, so this was definitely not my best trip ever, but who can complain when you come home with enough of dinner? That's plenty enough of dinner for me and my wife. She even said, why are you gonna cook all of it? I told her I'd cook the bass and the redfish tonight. She said, well, that sounds like too much. It's not. I'm hungry. That bass is still alive. But anyway, I caught them right before I left. I decided to go run and try for some bass real quick, and I caught those two real quick at the end. The redfish, I couldn't catch a trout to save my life today. I don't know why that was, but I haven't caught a redfish in a while, and believe it or not, that's how good the Lord is to me, because I wanted a redfish today. I wanted to do redfish on the half shell, and I definitely caught my biggest redfish I've ever caught, and that was it's about 41-inch redfish. The scale I got, I think it's broken. It said 25 pounds. That thing was it was over 30 pounds easy. I gotta get a new scale. That thing is the oldest thing in the world. I've been having that since I was probably in high school, and I'm 54 years old, so 53. So anyway, I'm gonna cut these up, get them ready to go, and we're gonna have dinner.